While 21 Pilots was in the UK finishing up the Takeover tour, they did a little interview with a magazine or newspaper called The Times. We talked about it once on the channel because Tyler confirmed that Clancy is alive in this article, which of course freaked a lot of people out because, hey, we got some confirmation on lore. However, Tyler may have just made a massive plot hole in the Dima storyline in that same article. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having good days today. Hope your days go well and hope it continues to go well. This was brought to my attention by Sleepyhead on the JLAndersonMusic Discord server. Link to that down in the description box below. And it's a fun thing. So it has to deal with Clancy and Clancy's bishop, who we all thought was Keon's, but Tyler says otherwise. Alright, so this is the full article right here. It's a one-pager. This is a screenshot that someone took of it. It is all over the internet land. You can find it on the Twitter machine, other sites, and or come to the JLAndersonMusic Discord server and go to the theory chat because it's there also. But we're going to be focusing on this paragraph that's at the very bottom of the page right beside Josh's drum set, and let's blow it up. We're going to start off here. Joseph Cole's explaining a reference to Blurryface in their song Stressed Out to producer friend Mike. Not even gonna try to pronounce his last name. I gave him a short version of who Blurryface is and how it's kind of a nickname given by Clancy to his bishop, and his real name is Nico. What? I gave him a short version of who Blurryface is and how it's kind of a nickname given by Clancy to his bishop, and his real name is Nico, which that immediately contradicts what was given to us on DMA.org in the very first journal. In this paragraph right here, Keon's embodied the spirit of this dedication. Of Dima's 9 bishops, Keon's was revered, none the wavering and forthright, possessing the ability to achieve focus that was rare for most on our region. We admired him and felt honored to be inhabitants of his region. While we heard of legion of other ruthless and other bishops, Keon's possesses stoic demeanor unlike anyone I've ever met. We're all proud to serve. It states that it's Keon's bishop right in here, and it goes on to say that at other points that Keon's is his bishop. Nowhere in Clancy's journals it mentions Nico by name at all. So my head hurts when I think about this, because what? Tyler, what? Really, you can look at this from several camps. However, it's also something where I don't even know if it's worth theorizing over, because it could just be as simple as Tyler doesn't remember all of the lore, because of course over in the UK you're going to suffer from that jet lag. You're going to be thinking about your performance tonight. I can imagine Tyler's mind is in 10,000 different places at once, maybe even trying to figure out what's next in the Dima storyline, figuring out logistics for all of that stuff and prepping and all this thing, making sure, and like maybe thinking about his family too. It could be as simple as that. Tyler just didn't remember the lore continuity, and or he simply misspoke on it. And I know like that's gonna be like, well, everything with 21 Pilots, there's no such thing as coincidences, but let's be honest, not everything Tyler and Josh do has to be a part of the Dima lore, such as having children. Please stop having them in your theories. It's really gross. Stop it. Or Debbie, leave Debbie out of it. Or Jim, leave the dog out of the theories also. Not everything they do has to be part of the Dima storyline. But if you want to take a look at it's not a coincidence route, I guess you could say that Tyler is just throwing us a red herring to lead us astray and throw another curveball in the Dima storyline, when in reality the answer to everything is most likely on surface level, and we just get caught up in this rabbit hole, this iceberg of the Dima lore, when reality is staring us right in the face. So those were a couple of camps. But now let's theorize for fun, shall we? And people can use this in their arguments for that Tyler is Clancy, but Clancy is dead argument. And mainly those people are the people that think that Clancy is just a name that's passed around from bandito to bandito. It's a title given to someone who's escaped demon and in a position of power. It's like a title in a military without calling yourself general, but the code named Clancy. It's like James Bond. That James Bond name gets passed around from people to people to people. So, like, for example, never mind. I can't think of anyone who's played James Bond top of my head. But there's been so many actors who's played James Bond before, because it's just a name. It's a code name that gets passed around from age to age. There's many 007s, just like there could be many Clancys. So if the name Clancy gets passed on to Tyler, and the old Clancy is out of the picture, so to speak, then it's not exactly wrong, because Tyler's bishop is a blurry face, unless Tyler is Clancy, and it's been the same Clancy this entire time, and it's always been Nico. Who knows? It's a confusing one that just makes a massive headache and a massive pothole. No, that's Pennsylvania roads. A massive plot hole that is just, I don't know if it's worth going down, but it's still fun to think about none of the less. And for those of you who think that it's Dima propaganda, Tyler saying that Clancy is bishop is Nico just to throw everyone off, we're out of Dima at this point. We are back with the banditos at this point. The cycle has been broken, so to speak, because Dima's on fire. There's a bishop that was murdered to death. They've rejoined the banditos. We're getting ready for the end game for the next 21 Pilots album, which is the end of the Dima storyline. So I don't think it's propaganda, because the cycle's broken and we're back with the banditos. There's no propaganda now. At least I don't think. Why would there be propaganda if they're outside Dima and they're not puppets anymore? I don't know. But anyway, guys, I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I almost said description box, but only I can edit that. You guys comment in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts below, and I will see you all tomorrow with a Justin vs. Cyban to wear before you start your day, so we can get that one out of the way. I'm a poet, and I didn't even know that I could be one. But anyway, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, and good night. More importantly, have a good day, and I will see you later.